Hi guys, my name is David Ford and I want to make this video to show a bot that I recently made. It's called Sidetick Messenger Bot, and actually I just got finished with it today. But I'm going to go ahead and show you, of course, how this thing works. Let me go ahead and bring this up here. Also too, in case you don't know, Sidetick actually is a social network site that actually pays you. They pay you for activities that you do on other social network sites, like send messages, add friends, write comments, and so forth. So that's one of the reasons why you would want to go ahead and join Sidetick, as far as that benefit, the fact that you're going to get paid off of that as far as activities you do on other social network sites. But also too, it's another reason why you want to go ahead and grab this message bot that I made, because it's going to automate a good portion of those processes for you as well too. So the first thing you do, of course, when you bring it up, you go to hit the run button here where it says login page, so that way it'll go ahead and bring the site up here for you. Let's give this a second. This is actually running slow today for some reason as far as the internet going. Might be my connection, but anyway, so you go ahead and get logged in here, just like you normally would with the site. Hang on one second. Okay, that should work now. Alright, yeah, there we go. Alright, so now I'm logged into the site. Just to give you a real quick rundown on it too, like I said, first of all, you get paid for sending messages, adding friends, and so forth. But right here, you see here it says 9,512 tick bucks, or in other words, points, or whatever you want to call them. But you hit the convert tick bucks sign here, and it'll show you the actual dollar amount that you have so far, as far as how much you can make as far as when you add your points up. Now, I do believe at this point there is a daily cap on this. So I believe that's been put in place a little while ago. I'm not sure how long ago. It used to be, I think, that there was no cap on it as far as how many points you can get, but I might be wrong. But either way it goes, you can definitely look into it. Alright, so you go ahead and get logged in, like I said. Now, over here, as far as this tab right here, you can click on Gather Friend IDs. Now, at this time, as far as from what I can see so far, there's no set page you can just grab IDs from. So what you can do is you can go and look on people's profiles. I've already got some people on my friends list, of course, that I've already added. In fact, I've already used this in the past as far as adding friends as well. At one time I did add like over 400 friends in one day. But let's see here. I know this person right here has a ton of people on their friends list. So you can click on the person's profile and click on friends. And yeah, you see here that this person has 1,479 friends. So I gave you two options on this. One option is you can grab one page full of IDs. So it says here 1 through 10. So you can grab those IDs if you want, just for one page. Or if you want to grab 20 pages in a row of IDs, I set that option on there for you as well too. So that way it gives you the option to grab a whole bunch of IDs, or just one set of IDs if you want. Also too, another part I'll put in here for you as well is to be able to save the file to your desktop as well. So that way, in case you, for whatever reason, you do want to reference back to those at a later time, you can do that as well. But that way, once you grab the page full of IDs, just go ahead and do choose file, make up a text file on your desktop, and then that way you can save those to your desktop. But I'll go ahead and grab one page of IDs. Okay, so I went ahead and grab those IDs. Now you can go ahead and go to adding friends. Now, of course, I've already added these people as far as on my friends list. I'll go ahead and just click anyway so you can see the actions of it. You'll see that it's going to actually go to each one of these IDs, and it's going to hit the friends button to add that person for you. That one actually is saying a problem because this was my own ID on that one though, so that was my page it was just on. But it's going to go on to the next. You'll see here this is the next person. It clicks on it for you. What it does actually is click on add friend, and there's a drop down on there too that you would see. And on the drop down, it asks how you know that person, and I just went ahead and put as a regular friend, because it has others as like family person, acquaintance, and stuff like that. But I just went ahead and chose the option that says just friend as far as how it is that you know that person. So you'll see here it's going down to each one of these. And let me go ahead and, in fact, push pause for a quick second so this can finish this part for you. Okay, so this is done adding the friends as far as the one page of IDs that I gathered. And the other part you can go to then on this is the message friends tab over here. Now another thing I did on this, which I think is a pretty nice feature, is I went ahead and set this up to do spin tags. And so what that means is you can do curly brackets and do more than one message. So that way it'll mix things up a little bit as far as being able to send the messages out. So one time it might say hi as far as on the subject, the other time it might say hey on the subject. But by using the curly brackets, that's how you can do that. So use the curly brackets here on the front part, then the first part of the message, and then the straight pipe, I think is what it's called, and then the next part of the message. In other words, the second one that you want to use as far as your rotating message, and then the other curly bracket, and that's how you put those together. And so I've got that part as far as the subject. We've gone on here two different parts as far as the body of the message. And let me put that in there for you. It says, hi, Sidetick friend, what's new today? Or how are you doing today, or whatever. So in other words, it's going to be a mixture as far as what it's going to say. So I've got that part in here, and I got that set up ready to go. Next thing you're going to do then is go ahead and hit the run button. And it's just showing a quick message right there as far as having a problem with the first ID, but like I said, it's not a big issue. It's going to go ahead and skip over that and go to the next one. Let's give this a minute. Also as well, I've got this set up to where it's going to do random times as well. So that way it's going to look more natural, and it's going to look like a regular person is doing this. So now it's getting ready to go to the next one. And it's going to choose a random amount of seconds as far as how it's going to post. And like this way, like I said, it's going to look like a natural person is doing this, and not some type of message bot as far as doing this. So it says there, hey, for the subject. Sidetick friend, what's new today? So that's going to be the first one it's going to post. It's going to put that in there, and it's going to hit the send message button. And then this next one that comes up, you're going to see it's going to post something different on there. Remember, the first one said hey, and then Sidetick buddy, what's new today? That's what the other one said. Let's give this a quick minute here. Okay, this next one says Sidetick friend, what's new today? On this one, the subject actually didn't go through, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. As far as the message itself, it still went through just fine though. But like I say, as you can see though too, it's going to mix it up too. So you'll see here each message is going to be something different. Sidetick buddy, how you doing today? So that's a different one again. So you can see that it's rotating through each one. And I'm going to let this go ahead and do one more. Okay, the subject says, hey, Sidetick friend, what's new today? So you'll see, of course, from this video that I'm showing you that it's going to mix this up. And like I said too, you can actually put on there multiple messages. So you can have, hang on one second, let me navigate away from that. Some people has music on their profiles. Alright, so like I said, you'll see that it has the option on there as far as mixing up the messages, as far as sending multiple messages, and that way it's going to look more natural as well, and looking more like a regular person is doing that. Plus, like I said, when it's sending the messages out, it's going to do it at random times as well. So therefore, it's not going to be over and over and over again, one right after another at a set time. It's going to be random, so that way it's going to look natural and look like somebody's actually really sending those messages out. And also on group IDs, I've got this set to where you can scrape some group IDs as well, so that way if you want to join multiple groups very quickly, and of course do that on autopilot as well, you're going to be able to do that. So again, let me go ahead and try to navigate over to somebody that has some groups. Let's see here. Just check this person out here, see if they got some groups on here. Okay, so yeah, they've got a whole list of groups here. Go ahead and pause that real quick. Pause that music. Alright, so they've got a whole list of groups here. And I'm going to go ahead and hit run. Now what it did just now by doing that was it went ahead and scraped all these groups right here. There's 37 different groups on this page. Some people has a lot of groups they belong to, some people just has a few that they belong to. Now I'm going to go ahead and go over to the tab that says add groups. Go ahead and click on that part. It says add groups, and then go ahead and hit run. Now what it's going to do then is it's going to navigate to each one of the groups that was gathered. It's going to hit the join this group button for you, and then when it pops up, it's going to go ahead and hit the button that says join this group. Now again too, I've got this one set to be doing this at random times, so that way again this looks like it's a real person doing this and not some type of a bot that's actually doing this action for you. And it's going to go through and it's going to do this through every single one of those groups that was scraped. And I think I said it was like 37 different groups, so it's going to do every single one of those for you over and over again. Well, in other words, it's going to scroll through each one of those 37 groups and it's going to join the group for you. You'll see here it's going to go ahead and join this one again too. This is a different one it's going to join. I'll let this go ahead and bring up one more so that way I can show you that it's still working. Here's another one that's going to join for you. Alright, so I went ahead and did that one too. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this right now. And so that is everything that I've got on this so far. So later on down the line, I do plan on making some updates, but as it is right now, as far as what I'm selling this for, it still is definitely a great price that you're going to get this for. And so definitely go ahead and grab this as quick as you can so you can start using this. And also keep in mind, of course, you're going to actually be able to make money with this really in two different ways. Number one being is the fact that you can make money with the actions that you do on here, like I said, as far as adding up the points. And also because of the fact that if you have your own offers that you work on, as far as affiliate websites that you work with, or you might have your own products that you sell, whatever the case may be, you can of course get a whole bunch of these people together. You can add a whole bunch of people in a very short period of time on autopilot, and you can go ahead and send messages out to those people, letting them know what you have to offer. Now, also as well, what I'm going to do is for the first 10 people that orders this through me, I'm going to go ahead and also send you another program that I recently made as well too. And this one actually is called Million Leads 5K Bot. Is what I actually call it. It's actually based on a site called Million Leads for Free. And let me go ahead and get logged in here, and I'll show you on how this is going to work as well. Oops, wrong part. Just give me one more second. Okay, so you go ahead and put your information in there to log in. Go ahead and hit the run button. What it's going to do then, of course, is go ahead and log in for you on this one automatically. And on this, the way it works is, well, of course, it's incorrect again. Hang on one second. Let me go ahead and get logged in for here real quick for you. Okay, now that I was able to actually show you how this works now, as far as being able to log in, or actually, I'm sorry, as soon as I was able to figure out how to log in on this one, I'll go ahead and hit the run button, and I'll be able to show you how this works. Now, this is, like I said, it's called Million Leads for Free. The way this website works normally is you log into it, you click on 10 different ads. So you have to click on the ad, let it be there for at least a few seconds, and take a look at the ad, and then go ahead and get back out of that one, and then go back to the next ad and click on it, and you do this down the row till you have a total of 10 different ads that's been clicked on. as far as being able to look at 10 different ads. Now, when you're done with that, then you're able to post your ad to what ends up being a total of 5,000 people for the day. So, pretty effective way as far as getting some advertising done. Of course, obviously too, you want to make sure that whatever your offer is something that is appealing, something that you're going to be able to put up to where they will be interested in your offer and want to go ahead and click on it. So, obviously you want to keep that in mind. But after it clicks on all 10 of the ads, it goes to the point where it's going to let you be able to post your ad, which right here is you can go ahead and hit the drop down button after you're done. I just have a number one spot on there. You can put in your multiple ads if you want, but you can do the drop down, you click on whatever ad you want, and then go ahead and hit preview to make sure it's definitely the one that you want to go ahead and post. And if it is, just go ahead and hit post this message button, and then you're done. And like I said, instead of clicking those ads yourself, waiting on it, and then going to the next and so forth, after those 10 different ads, you can actually go ahead and use the bot to click on those ads for you one by one. So what I'm saying is, for the first 10 sales that I have of my Sidetick Messenger Bot, I'm going to go ahead and include this one as well too, as an extra bonus. Plus, you're going to get some PLR items as well too, which you'll see on the sales page as far as what you're going to get with that as well. So, like I said, for the low price that you're going to get this for, go ahead and grab this as soon as possible, because this is a limited time sale. Like I said, this is only going to be for the first 10 people that act on this one. Then after that, you're going to be limited as far as you're just going to get the messenger bot, which I mean is still worth getting, definitely. But as far as the fast action type of bonuses, go ahead and grab that as quick as you can.